Okay. Is the UK-US intelligence sharing agreement documented in a memorandum of understanding or anything, or is it a secret?
It is secret. It's not published. I believe it's actually about 4 different memoranda of understanding. It's a composite agreement, and I think there are about 4 different documents. I haven't looked at them for years, and I wouldn't be allowed to look at them now, but I think it's about 4 different documents that encapsulate it.
And presumably, would it be fair to say that the material that came from the CIA from Uzbekistan was one small parcel of a much bigger parcel of all sorts of stuff coming from all over the world and fed into MI6?
Well, I think that's the, if you like, there's one thing you take from my evidence. That's what I'm keen to get over. That when you look at waterboarding, when you look at the entire extraordinary rendition program, there's no CIA intelligence report that emerged as a result of the torture of someone under extraordinary rendition that MI6 didn't get a copy. Everything is copied. But that's the fundamental working of the agreement. Everything's copied between MI6 and the CIA, and everything is copied between GCHQ and NSA, though the latter doesn't come within your remit.
But when I put that question to you, I mean, when I say there's great massive intelligence will be coming over, some will be a subset from dubious sources, of which one subset will be Uzbek, and a lot will be general intelligence that may have been perfectly legitimately obtained.
Yes.
Why do you think no one else has come forward and made these serious allegations?
It worries me enormously. It seems to me that there's something fundamentally wrong, where I would hope that by now, not just from me, but the different evidence you've been hearing from different people, builds up a picture of complicity in torture. Why was nobody else murdered? Why am I, as far as I'm aware, the only senior British civil servant who put down in writing that we should not get intelligence from torture? It is illegal, it is against UNCAT. I find that really quite extraordinary, the fact that you can make people go along with it. You could also ask why the lawyers in the United States produced this top secret legal opinion to say that waterboarding is legal and putting people in boxes with insects is legal and slamming their heads against the wall is legal. And the sad truth is, isn't it, that it seems that government organisations, civil services, government lawyers will go along with the most terrible and inhumane things that their political masters tell them to. And the number of people, the percentage of people who will stand up and say this is immoral, this is wrong, this is legal, you shouldn't do it, is very, very small.
Because the strongest thing for your case would be corroboration, wouldn't it, from another independent source, but we don't have that. So I'm just really trying to get to the bottom of why, if these allegations are true, that no one else that has come forward, having already had someone who's come out and made them.
I don't think the government has ever denied anything that I've just said to you. I'd be very, very surprised if they turned around and said that anything I said to you was factually wrong. I have here a document. I published a book on all this, a recollection of my time in Uzbekistan. I'm not going to mention the name in case I'm accused of advertising, but I had to go through the clearance process that civil servants go through when they publish a book. And I have here the table of comments and the things the Foreign Office asked me to change. And the fascinating thing is that, for example, the account I give in the book of that meeting with Michael Wood and Linda Duffield, they didn't ask for any changes, they only asked for one very small change. The Foreign Office has not denied the facts of what I'm telling you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll adjourn for a couple of minutes while we change witnesses.